For the running back room, you have a deep room, it seems, this year. It seems like the position group is performing really well. Can you just talk about that group as a whole?
Yep. We got a mixture of veteran guys and some guys who are still figuring it out, some younger guys, but they're working really hard in the meeting rooms, out here in the practice field. So they've been a pleasure to coach. And the good thing is, as you mentioned, the competition and the depth, they all help each other, right? It's a healthy competition in the room, and it's iron sharpening iron. So I've had a blast coaching these guys thus far.
What have you seen from Aaron Young now that he's healthy after coming back from the injury last year?
A ton of physicality. This guy is running like his hair is on fire. He's playing violently. And I talked about the guys helping each other out. He's been the leader in the room. So off the field, he's taking a huge role in developing the younger guys, but he's really running hard right now.
Coach, how would you assess the competition level of this running game? We're not sure if Sam Brown could come back, or start the year. Kyle Mononga has been around for a few years now. Young, like you mentioned, a little banged up last year, looks to come back in the fall. What does that competition level look like so far?
I'm very pleased with the guys in the room, the guys who are practicing, and the guys they're competing at a high level, and it's a mixture of different skill sets. So we look to utilize everybody, whatever their skill set is.
Sam Brown hasn't been on the field, but what have you seen out of him as far as how he's attacking his rehab, his just attitude in that, and do you have an idea of when you'll be able to work with him on the field?
He's been great. He's the coach's dream as far as the work he puts in, his willingness to learn, his humility, his commitment to the game, and his commitment to this team. He's doing everything he can to get back, and I don't know, that's up to the trainers and the doctors when he'll be back, but he's doing everything he can mentally to stay up to speed with the guys in the install.
You coach wide receivers prior. Obviously, now you coach running backs. What's it been like working with that group in general? It's
been great. Like I said, I got a great group of guys, great group of young men who work hard, and they're committed to this team and committed to what we're trying to do. So the transition has been great, and Coach Shiraka has been huge in that, given his running back coaching experience and just his experience as a coordinator and as a coach in general. So transition has been great, and I love coaching these guys.
There's a lot of members of the coaching staff who have NFL experience. You're one of them. What did you take from your time in Carolina and that experience and here on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, again, my time in Carolina was very brief, but I learned from Coach Brock and Coach Perry and the rest of the guys from who have NFL experience. I learn from them every day, including Coach Yano. I mean, the man was the head coach in the NFL, one of 32. So I learn from those guys every day. Their approach to their work, their craft, their approach to their group, and their approach to the day-to-day. So,
Coach, how has Al-Shadi kind of progressed through the spring?
Really well. He's a young man who's obviously really talented. And he's made a ton of strides and taking care of his body, learn how to take care of his body, learn how to watch film on his own, and learn how to practice. He's learned how to practice at a high level, and he's pushing himself, and he's doing really well.
I want to go back to that second to last question. Coach Yano's played a great role on this program for so many years, the coaches he's had on his staff. How has he impacted, your time here so far at Rutgers and being a coach here in the Big Ten Conference?
That's a loaded question because he's done so much more for me that's bigger than football. Just him helping me grow as a father, as a husband, and the coaching stuff that follows, man. He's been a great mentor to me. He's obviously helped me develop as a coach, but he's done so much more than that. I can't put that into words.
Time for a couple more.
You talked about all the depth at running back. How do you plan on splitting up all these carries?
Iron sharpens iron, and the cream will rise to the top. But we got a ton of guys, and y'all know Coach Shiraka. He's gonna run a rock. So we'll find a role for everybody, and guys continue to progress and develop and stay healthy, and then we'll see what happens come the season. But we got plenty of time, and I'm just happy with the progress that they're making.
You mentioned Coach Shiraka. You've not only changed positions you're coaching a new offense. Just what has it been like for you, just having to deal with all that change?
Great. I'm coaching ball at a high level, and I'm grateful for that. Like I said, Coach Shiraka has been great in the transition, sharing his experiences, sharing his knowledge and his wisdom. So, I get a chance to coach ball every day at a high level for a great head coach and a great coordinator, so I'm blessed.